What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Motivation in Box Trucking. Hey, I want to make a real quick video. I haven't did one of these in a while, but I just had a colleague send me some pictures that was very alarming. And I said, hey, let me go ahead and make a quick video, see if I can help out some of my followers and for all the new people that's coming in. If you can hit that like and subscribe button, I greatly appreciate it, man. We're really trying to reach a lot of people over here because we're trying to do the best we can for the trucking community. Anybody else that's looking to be in their entrepreneurship journey. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Now, one of the main responsibilities for us out here as carriers is being responsible for our cargo and for what's on our truck and every aspect of the truck, whether it's the box or it's the tires or it's the front of the truck, the windshield wipers, the lights, everything. We are expected to know what's going on with our truck. Now, this situation right here is not on my colleague at all far as pertaining towards what occurred at the facility. So I don't want this to sound like I'm coming down on my colleague. I just want this to be a warning out there to y'all for y'all that, just coming in or may not had this occur and maybe trusting some of these facilities, whether it be an Amazon facility or it be just some other broker that you're dealing with, going to these warehouses, you got to still understand that you're still dealing with employees. So there's certain things that they're not going to be taking in consideration or being very diligent about, and they can be very careless, and their carelessness could fall back on you, which in return could affect you and your business and how you can operate. All right. So anyway, now my colleague hit me up and was like, hey, I'm gonna send you some pictures because I'm sending in Amazon an email because I had a situation occur. Tell me what you think and what, in that situation, what would you have done? Now, the situation was this. My colleague, as some of us know, when you go to these Amazon facilities that are from facility to facility, to where you can't go in the building, they load your truck. A lot of us that has been in this here industry for a long time know that a lot of times going to these facilities, they would do things such as take your pallet jack or, take all your straps or don't have the stuff, properly strapped in, which is a FMCSA requirement for you to have your cargo freight strapped properly. But we already know those things occur. So many of us will get out the truck, make sure that we go back there, check before, the Amazon associates close the door, say they done, make sure that our equipment is on the truck and everything is secure. Now, my colleague said that when they went back there, the associate immediately yelled at them. Now, my colleague was trying to find out this associate's name. They wasn't able to get the name. That's fine. But number one thing here is this, that those associates, first, the number one thing is this. When you have on your visible vest inside of these Amazon facilities, you have the right to get out and examine your truck. You don't have to stay in the truck unless you don't have on a visible vest, a high visibility vest, which you're most likely not going to be on to the property if you don't have one of those vests on. So if you have one of those vests on, then you, by God, have the right to get out the truck and check the truck at any given time. Now, the caveat with this, if associate then decides to try to start static with you and make an issue about it, I'm not going to be the one to say go out here and try to have conflicts with the associate. Things can go in a way that's not going to be advantageous for you. So even if that occurred, the associate be like, hey, no, get in the truck. You can't get in the truck. Just, calmly let them know, hey, I'm just checking to make sure that my pallet jack's on there. If they, can communicate that occurred, then when you pull off from the door, always get out your truck and check the back of your truck. Make sure that the latch is on there. And if it's not, if they don't allow you to, hear that the strap, if it sounds like it's shaking when you pulling off, and you hear things moving, then you have the right to go back, get an associate, tell them to cut the seal, and then make sure that that freight is strapped to your truck properly. So what occurred was, as my colleague was driving, in the truck, headed on to the destination or whatnot, another driver, in the car was pointing at the back of the truck saying that, hey, something going on in the back of the truck. Some colleague then proceeds to pull over. And then that's what you see here in this picture, that the associates did not latch the latch on the door back correctly. Now, hey, definitely it's their fault in the sense of they should make sure that they're doing their job and doing their job correctly. But at the end of the day, the FMCSA, Virginia, wherever you driving at, the state trooper, the DOT officer, do not want to hear that. It's going to be on you. It's going to go on your insurance. It's going to go on your driver record, and it's going to make your safer score look horrible, which is going to return, make it hard for you to get loads or even function your own company, depending on what occurred, man. I know one time before, I mean, the guy wasn't necessarily working for himself, but he was working for a company, and when the guys put the forklifts that they put on the back of those flatbeds, I forgot what you call them, but they had the cherry picker, I think what it's called, or whatever. But they put it on the back of there and said that it was secure. And as he was driving off, that cherry picker fell off and almost hit somebody's car. And that ultimately came back on his DOT record because he was supposed to make sure that that was secure. So, hey man, I hope this video was helpful. I haven't done one of these videos in a while on YouTube. I really appreciate y'all. Make sure that if there's any more information you want to know about trucking, make sure you email me. Also ask those questions in the comments. I mean, also if you had these experiences before, put that in the comment section. Also, there's a link to a Patreon and a Calendly if you look interested in, trying to get into trucking or trying to better your, skills in trucking, whatever the case may be, get down in the description. There's a lot of opportunities out here. So without further ado, man, no, I'm running my mouth. I'm gone.